Welcome to yet another 2 Minute Tuesday. Today I have a super short tip for you. This goes in line with a tip that we shared a couple weeks ago, which is the light speed navigation. People love that tip because it's so simple and so easy to miss. There are a couple of things on the new unified interface that are kind of a blink and you miss it. So the product team added some enhancements in here, and I'm here to uncover them. So let's start the countdown and let's go. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and open any opportunity. I'm going to open the first one. It doesn't matter. And here we can see the business process flow. This case is the opportunity sales process. Notice that this process has been active for 30 days. It's been on the proposed stage for 28 of those days, which means we move quickly through the qualify and develop, and then we submitted our proposal, which they have been thinking about for 28 days. The thing with the business process flow is that in the previous UI on the web client, the business process flow was expanded. You can see all the steps that are part of the stage right away. You can collapse it if you want to, but the default is to have it expanded. Now in the unified interface, the default is collapse, and you can expand it if you want. So the way you use it is you go and click on the stage that you want to work with. So in this case, you can see the qualified state has quite a few steps. So there's a bunch of different steps in here. So you can work, you can scroll up and down. Then if you need to go to develop, then that's develop, then propose, and so on and so forward. There's an easier way to work with this. Take a look right here. So right next to where it says active for 28 days, look, you can actually tag this to the right of the screen. So as you can see, we can pin this process to the right side of the screen, kind of like the way we used to do it with the chart pane. So now you can see I can move between the stages, so back and forward. As you can see, the business process flow is moving too. But like, for example, notice the qualify stage has a bunch of different steps. You can add up to 30 steps on a stage, and it's a lot easier to manage. I don't have to scroll up and down. I will be able to move from the next stage to another is there. And once you pin it to the right hand side, it's always there. So I'm going to open another one. Let's just pick printers, for example. Notice that it's always there. Obviously, if I close it, then it will be closed forever. So it remembers, the last status that I set. This is per user basis. So no, it's not going to apply to all the users. It's only going to apply to you since you prefer it to see it that way. But I figure I would share this tip because, again, it's an easy one that a lot of people will miss. And you can expand that from any stage. You don't have to be on the existing stage. As you can see, you just click on it, pin it to the right, make it easy for you to process, to go through the business process flow. So I hope you enjoyed the tip this week, and we'll see you next week.